Alright, so my five things include three books and two videos. My first book is the Bible. I think it is important on not only a spiritual level, but I just think as a person, as it teaches you a lot of just life lessons. I just know a lot of people who read the Bible just to try to become a better person. I think it just trains you and teaches you love and respect and just good morals more than anything else. My personal favorite scripture from it is Hebrews 12:11, where it says, "No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who've been trained by it." And like I said, like that can just be for anybody. It doesn't matter if you're spiritual or not. I think it just like helps you become a better person in general, which is kind of the goal. I feel like, and I guess that discipline goes into my other one of my other texts, which is Jocko Willick's "Discipline Equals Freedom." I read this book like a few years ago, just because I felt like it. One of the few books I've actually read. But I think it's just a good book that just again just opens up your mind and teaches you to be your best self, and like when you're in the apocalypse, just like strive for what you like achieve and just make you mentally healthy and just mentally like ready and just to conquer like whatever kind of comes in your way in the face of adversity. I guess like one of the quotes I liked from it was like, again, self-discipline helps you reach your goals and realize your full potential. And I think that's important. And I think just like being in the apocalypse, I guess like self-discipline is a must in a lot of ways. I think again, just pushing you to be a better person. And then my last text is like, I don't know a lot about it, but just like I've heard of it, and I just know it's like a really important piece. Is like the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights. I think in a time like the apocalypse, I think that's like really important, because obviously if you don't know anything about the past, like it could be like Mad Max, where like there's no like everything's kind of like out of control. There's just chaos. There's no like law, and I think this like reading this could like help set a foundation and like help put like order in place if needed. Like I skimmed through it, and my favorite article I think was most important was like Article 18. It said everyone has the right of freedom of thought, conscience, religion. This includes freedom to change his religion, belief, freedom either alone in a community with others, in public or private, to manifest his religion, belief, and teaching, practice, worship, and experience. I also liked Article 19, which was like everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. I think that one's probably more important. Just like everybody, like you have the freedom to be like whatever you want, and like I think that's important to have opinion and expression. And again, I think it just helps create order and an idea on like the frontiers. And then my two videos, one is like a classic video most people have probably seen. It's called History of the World, I Guess, by Bill Wirtz. It's got like 164 million views. It's literally just like a 20-minute fun video of just like the history of the world. It's a good time, and I think it's just like I feel like one of the five things you have to have is just like the history of the world in some sense, because I think it's just important to know the past to kind of understand your present always. So it goes through everything in depth, and like you might not understand a lot of it, I guess, if you're in the apocalypse, but I think it's just like important to just get a basic grasp, because like you can like find things in the apocalypse that like reference it, and like you can just get like a better understanding of like the connecting the dots, like slowly but surely. Like if you've got nothing else to do in the apocalypse besides survive, you can like create like a history case out of it or whatever. And then my last one is TED Talk. I remember we were doing this TED Talk in like 10th grade, I think. It was just 5 steps to designing the life you want. Obviously, being in the apocalypse, you want to design the life you want. Like you're in the apocalypse, shit sucks. You want to do the best you can. So it just kind of like teaches you like mindsets and like functions and like just like overcoming problems or like facing problems and like just like doing the best you can with like your future, and like just overall like designing and like choosing the life you want to have. I think it's just like a inspirational like video, or just not even an inspirational video, but just a video that really makes you think. And I think it's important to like really become a person, and just make you just it makes you, I guess it just shows like how humans thought, like what it means to be a person, and just strive to be your best self. So I would say those are my 5 things. It's just hard because I like haven't read many books, but yeah.